Well, okay, let's see here. Keep it on the simple, on the casual. Welcome back to Indian Trace. I have one more cleanup from yesterday's majority, and I found a lot, but these are the top shelf stuff that I am thinking about keeping. And the reason I say that, and I have some comments about some turkey feathers and what have you to make, and others. I will tell you this already, and I do monitor things. I ask everybody to step up who wants to, and I don't really care whether you do or not. These are going out the door. That's just the way it rolls. And that little thumb scraper, I'm going to keep it. A little teeny bow point, for now, I'm going to keep it. These atlatl dart tips, they can be part of your family, your home, your life if you want. Enough said. These, I do not know what's going to be in my collection, what's not. I mean, as I've put it in context with people, I might have a collection, a display box where I have 850 plus pristine museum grade artifacts, and I just can't crawl up further. I have, when I go out hunting, I'm like, why would I want to find another incredible point? Is it the process? Is it just saving it? Yes, but there's multiplied thousands upon multiplied thousands. You will never collect them all. Not in my lifetime, not in 10 lifetimes. And you find great piece after great piece. And I ask myself, why? And it's important to search your soul that way, about everything and all the matters in life, whether it's these ancient Indian artifacts which speak of their ancient life, or a political situation, like, for example, these turkey feathers. These turkey feathers. And I ask any free citizen of the United States of America, who could be in a plowed, scrap, bush, in the middle of nowhere woods area, how can you, it's 18 inches, how can you not touch, not pick up and preserve and admire those wild feathers? To me, that's 20 times more obscene to leave those out there to get shredded and diced up by the plows, or that's usually what season they're out there. How could you not preserve them? And there's no one on here. Most of you are all avid, historical, full of honor artifact collectors. Look at those feathers, though, with the light. But some in some states, and I don't really care what this state is, you got to be ignorant to tell a free citizen of the United States that he can't pick up a piece of dirt, pick up a rock off the ground, pick up a feather from a bird. No. This nation and its land and the blood that passes through our veins, we've been fortunate enough to be born free, and that's the fight that's at hand. We have some ignorant, unfortunately, evil individuals who would think that they would take your life, control it, and tell you what you can eat, what you can touch, how you're supposed to worship. No. Freedom of religion is here. For example, listen to this, and I'm getting ready to go to church today, believe it or not. One of my devotional verses for this morning just encouraged me, humbles me. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed. He is a refuge in times of trouble. Ask yourself, are we in times of trouble? Yes, we are. Is he a refuge? Yes, he is. And they that know your name, Lord, will put their trust in you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken anyone that seeks you. The question is, do you know how to seek him? Sometimes little hints here or there I help. At least I try to help people learn how to seek him. Now let's look at these artifacts. Enough of all that. Some great stuff found in Site 5 yesterday. First, take a look at these two. And remember, there's always things and opportunities. Now, I'm not here documenting these or saying you can get these because I'm trying to sell anything. Many of you on Indian Trace know that's the truth. If you're new here and you haven't seen, go to my Indian Trace gifts folder, and it's full of videos where there's been gifts that people were able to have. I don't care about me. It's not promoting me. I don't monetize. I don't care. I do care that if I have too much, I become unthankful. And I become less humble. Look at these pieces yesterday. Were just cold rain. What do I mean by that? It was probably 34, 38, and rain. It was tough. But beautiful pieces. Let me show you these. This is rhyolite patinaed, for those of you who do not know. Just food getters. Banded rhyolite. If it was wet, you'd see how beautiful the stone is. Food getters. Here's a great point. And as I shared before, I would have loved to take time, break down the video, figure out how to splice it all together, but it was freezing, muddy, rainy. We had a little either historic period, very old ceramic marble or a game ball. I don't know where these come in. Any one of you can educate me. Come in different sizes, they're pitted. Found every once in a while, right? They could be traded in from Europe in 1700s, I do not know. Somebody out there does. And look at these two pieces, same spots, what I call Old Faithful. A great scraper, which I absolutely love because I know what they did with it. All the different animals, and even now in a modern society, I regularly see 25-pound muskrats, otter, you name it. If you're still here and haven't clicked off, some people get, believe it or not, some people get turned off if you dare even talk about the Bible or read it. Well, they're not listening now, but I feel sorry for them. How on earth could somebody put together, over a span of 1,500 years, 66 books by 44 authors, nothing contradicting itself, over the span of 5 continents and dozens of different occupations, people who did not know each other at all. Look at this piece. And make one book that's concise about redemption, about the sacrifice of God's Son for the atonement of our sin. And there's no accident in that. That is incredible. That strike right there is not an accident either. That's not necessarily a flute. It's a relief. It's a great point. Even though it's missing just a little on the tip, but I'm not going to get picky. That's amazing. That was found just right with that scraper. Good stuff. And look at these pieces of quartz. So I've shared quite a bit of different things today. This is a great piece of sugar quartz. Yes, like I said, it's all translucent. And I guess with all that said, and all the way you have to navigate your own artifacts collecting, work it out. Live your life. Express your collection. Love to see inside your doors. Love to see what you're doing with your artifacts, how you're setting them up. Both your top quality stuff. And I do show my display box once in a blue moon. And I love this piece yesterday. Nothing was stark naked. It was all just little, poke outs and what have you, and you'd have to check it. All this stuff just glows, right? I might get out to Riverdale today, we'll see. But I wanted to show you all this and not get too distracted. There's going to be some kind of pack for the patience and for the attention that many of you have given this video and the one before it that these came from. There's always something to gain here, something I want to do to promote good hearts. Again, I appreciate everybody tuning in to Indian Trace. And that right there, that's Indian Trace.